Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a new pick a card reading for your October career. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. We have a moss agate on pile 1. Pile 2 is a howlite. And pile 3 is a chevron amethyst. I will leave a link in the description box below so you can skip ahead to your pile. Let's get started. The first card that you get is the Queen of Cups. And there may be a situation in your workplace that has been making you feel a little more emotional than usual. You may be so focused about what's going on, you may not see a mentor that may be coming into your life soon. This could also be someone that you're trying to help support. And overall, I just see you feeling a bit imbalanced almost, and quite emotional for some reason when dealing with your career. The next card you get is the Seven of Wands. And I kind of feel like you're lashing out because something's not working out in the way you had hoped, or possibly in the way that you had planned. For others, I feel like you're not getting out what you were putting into a situation, and you're starting to feel helpless, and it's making you super defensive. In your foundation, though, you have the Three of Cups, which is showing that you have a lot of support in your corner here. These could be co-workers, this could be family, even friends. But this is a reminder to not get so stressed out that you're not spending time enjoying what you've worked for. In your recent past, you have the Queen of Swords. And I feel like that you were really focused on something that has happened in your past, and you've been feeling almost betrayed, let down, and that you put a lot of heavy focus on this. And moving into your now position with this Queen of Cups, I feel like while you are starting to move away from focusing on the past, I feel like you're just focusing on the emotional aspect and the things that have happened that make you feel less than. What's coming towards you, though, is this Three of Pentacles. And I feel like you are moving ahead with some sort of plans that you've had. And you've put a lot of hard work into this. But I get the sense that there's more work that needs to be put into it. I do feel like you are ready, and you are ready for that change. And that you're going to be putting a lot of focus into making that change. In your near future, you have the Ten of Wands. You are very close to your goal. You can almost see you being able to lay these burdens down. You're putting in that work, and you are about to harvest this prosperous new career. Could be a promotion. Whatever you're working on to make a change, I see it's about to pay off for you. Inwardly, you have the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like your hard work is really paying off, and you're starting to see some of the gains. But you may at this moment be a little hesitant still, and afraid of giving more than you are receiving in this situation, though you still want to make these changes. You're still working towards these changes. You're just making sure you're not overgiving resources or time or energy to something that you're afraid is not going to work out. In your environment, you have the Page of Cups. I feel like you've got an idea. You may have many ideas. I feel like you should be writing those down and starting to pursue them. Start planting the seeds here of the changes that you need to make. I also feel like for some of you, what you're wanting to do, a lot of people think is just absolutely crazy, can't be done. And they don't see that you have the follow through with it, but you need to ground your ideas, put the work in, and I see you making a positive change. In your hopes and fears, you have the 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like you're really worried that by you pursuing what you truly want to do or making these changes is going to hurt you financially or your home situation, and it's going to take away some sort of happiness and comfort that you have currently. So it has you feeling a bit hesitant and focusing on trying to make this work out and putting in the work, but also not overgiving or letting go of other opportunities just in case this does not work out. In your overall outcome position, you have the Hermit. So I feel like you're looking deep within for your knowledge and for what you know deep down inside. I almost get the sense that you're trying to choose between two paths. And it may be because one is more fun and creative and you enjoy doing it, and the other one may be it pays more, there's better benefits, but it makes you feel dragged down and unhappy when you do this. So use your intuition. Really get to the heart of the matter. What do you want to do? What does your life look like? And where are you trying to go? Next, we're going to pull some oracle cards. first card that you get is Trust the Niggle. And this is you needing to listen to that intuition. I feel like you're being pulled or called to do something else. And you have ancestors, guardians, and angels watching over you, wanting to help guide you to where you belong. The next card that you get is You're Already Doing It. And I feel like this is you retreating, being honest with yourself about your goals and what you have in mind for your future. Trying to cut out the overthinking and other people's opinions and trying to go where you belong. The next card that you get is Starseed. What lights you up? What are you happy doing? What excites you? Is it path 1 that makes more money? Or is it path 2 that does something that aligns with you better? What makes you excited to get out of bed every day? Be honest about what you're wanting and start putting all those ideas that you have into practice. Next, we are going to pull some Moon Oracle cards. The first card that you get is Full Moon. Surrender to the divine. I feel like you're being guided down a path. You need to start trusting that the universe has your back. It's not going to let you fall flat on your face. Trust that a step will be provided in front of you, even if you cannot see it at this time. The next card that you get is New Moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. For some of you, I feel like this is you following what you love to do. And for others, I feel like this is you giving yourself that grace and that love to pursue what you truly want to do. To give yourself the time to come to terms that something else may not be for you anymore. Next, we're going to pull a rune on this situation. This is the rune of healing. So whatever's been making you feel like you have to watch your back, you've been super emotional about, it's been causing you to overthink, take this time to heal. To really understand why you've been feeling that way. And start pursuing opportunities to get away from where you are. It's making you feel so terribly. In this reading, I just feel like there's somewhere else you would be happier. Something else that you could be doing that's going to be just as successful, but it's not going to drag you down. But only you know where that is. Only you can retreat within and listen to what's being whispered to you. Give yourself the time to grow. Give yourself the love and compassion that you give to others. Thank you for sitting with me through this reading. If this reading resonated with you, or you like this style reading, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting down below. Thank you, and have a beautiful day. Okay, pile 2, you are starting off with the sun. And I feel like in the month of October, you're focusing more on your joy. There may be some sort of situation at work that you recently got a promotion, or you've gotten a job that you just absolutely love. For others, I feel like you're not so happy where you are, so you're spending more time doing the things that you absolutely love in order to make an effort to make it worth it. In your blockage position, you have the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like you're trying to cope with some sort of loss or disappointment. For some of you, you may have lost your job. For others, I feel like this is you moving away from a toxic thinking pattern or a toxic workplace. And you're needing this change so that you can be much more balanced and happy. In your foundation, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you're changing your mindset. You're being much more positive, much more open, and I feel like the better paying job is coming late September, early October. If you don't already have it at the time of this reading, I feel like that's when it'll arrive. But there is a gift of an opportunity here for more financial wealth. In your recent past, you have the Strength card. And I feel like something where you were working, whether it was a relationship with a boss or a coworker, or overall just the working environment, made you have to be strong. I get the sense off of this card that there was a lot that you had to tolerate, and it was stealing your happiness. The next card that you get is the Queen of Pentacles. And I see you being more stable not only financially, but more balanced in your emotions, in cutting out overthinking. I even feel like for some of you, this is someone coming in that is here to support you. This could be your mother. This could be someone who embodies the traits of the Queen of Pentacles, or even an earth sign. But you're supported at this time. In your near future, you have the 7 of Wands. And I feel like you're putting up a barrier, being more choosy with how you spend your time and who you spend it with. I feel like you may feel the need to defend yourself from some people, but overall I feel like this is you drawing that line in the sand, not accepting less than your worth, but also not putting up with certain behaviors anymore. I get a big feeling off of this card that some of you may have been dealing with toxic behaviors from coworkers or a boss, and this made you just say, that's it, I quit. Or you've put in time, or you're currently looking for another job to get out of there. Inwardly, you have the King of Swords. So you have absolutely everything you need to make these changes. You also have the ability to cut logic from emotion and see through people who are trying to pull the wool over your eyes. In your environment, you have the Empress. And I feel like this is you taking time to nurture yourself in what you want. You may even have some people in your environment that are telling you that you are way too sensitive to the situation. It's nothing personal, but you may be feeling disrespected. And you do not have to stand for that. In your hopes and fears, you have the Eight of Pentacles. I see you hoping to walk away from a situation that is no longer for you. I feel like you're done with this, but you're also hoping to go somewhere else or do something else that has a little bit more of like a teamwork aspect to it. Something you don't feel so tired having to do all the time. The next card that you get is the Devil. And this is warning you to not get so wrapped up in emotions that you can't see through the situation. Don't allow yourself to stay where you don't feel like you belong. And if there's someone that's harassing you, speak up. They don't have a right to treat you that way. Set these boundaries. Don't let someone take advantage of you. Next, we are going to pull some oracle cards. The first card that you get is Unbound, and I feel like this is you letting go of things that were weighing you down in your past, releasing all this toxic behaviors that you've been dealing with and speaking up. The next card you get is Anna, grandmother of Jesus. I feel like you are going to be laying foundations of your getaway, of your escape. Getting away from a situation that you no longer feel tied to, and binding yourself from this heaviness that you feel, and moving forward into something that better aligns with you. The next card that you get is Age of Light. I feel like your guides, your guardians, and your angels want you to know that you're better than this. That you've forgotten your power, who you are. Do not allow people or a place or even a person take advantage of you in your wonderful light. Next, we are going to pull some Moon Oracle cards. The first card that you get is Waning Moon. What do you need to release? And this is going hand in hand with this Unbound card. There's something that you need to release. This could be the idea that you deserve the behavior that is being projected onto you. This could be the position you're in, or restraining from speaking up about this injustice. There's something that you need to untie yourself from. The next card that you get is Cardinal Moon. Be bold and make the first move. There's something going on in your workplace that really has you feeling heavy and overburdened. Speak up. Be the first one to speak up. This may be happening as an overall at your job. Speak up. Be bold and make that first move. Create the change that you seek. Next, we're going to pull a rune on this situation. This is the rune of using your intuition. Make sure that you are listening to those intuitive hits that you're getting. If you feel like you're somewhere you don't belong, you're exactly right. But don't allow someone else to tell you where you belong and what you are able to accomplish. Remember your power. Thank you for sitting with me through this reading. If this reading resonated with you, or you like this style reading, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting down below. Thank you, and have a beautiful day. Okay, pile 3. The first card that you get is Death. And in your career right now, there are changes happening. This could be policy changes. You could be changing positions at work. You could have lost a job. You could have left a job. But there is a change going on at this time. In your blockage position, you have the Empress card. And with this one, I feel like there may be a situation you're trying to force. And it could be to stay in a position or resist these changes at work. There may be even a promotion that you're trying to get, but you're feeling blocked at this time from moving forward. And this card is a reminder that things happen in divine timing, that you cannot force a situation. You must be patient. The next card that you get is the Five of Pentacles. And it seems like you are afraid of not having the resources you need to continue on. This may be fear of poverty, lack of resources, even feeling like you are not good enough for these changes that are happening in the situation that you are trying to force. In your recent past, you have the Five of Cups. And I feel like you are crying over the loss of something. This could be the loss of your job. And with this Five of Cups, this is a reminder that, yes, it's sad and it's sorrowful, but there are still opportunities here. Do not discount these other opportunities just because they're not one of these three cups over here that you had your eyes set on. These two cups are going to be much more than the other three cups. So moving forward, whatever you have lost or whatever has changed that has you feeling defeated and sorrowful, something better will be coming in. The next card you get is the Wheel of Fortune. And here it is. What you've been waiting for is coming in. It's on its way. All this negativity and bad luck that you've been feeling is moving to your past position. And something much happier and brighter is on the horizon. The next card that you get is the Ace of Wands. And this is that opportunity in your near future. You have manifested a new opportunity, and it came along with this change in healing and learning from these past hurts, allowing a situation to unfold naturally. You are being given a gift of the divine, and this is the opportunity that you've been waiting on. Inwardly, you have the Page of Swords. So, you're excited to start something new, and you feel like a beginner. There may be a bit of imbalance in your world right now that you are trying to make more balanced with this new opportunity here. But remember, you cannot force a situation. Things will happen in divine timing. In your environment, you have the Four of Cups. So I feel like this one cup is what you're focused on. And this may be the situation you're trying to force, but there's something else here. Even with that Five of Cups, it's saying something else is here, and you're just not seeing it right now. Try to take a step back and unbiasedly look around, there's an opportunity that you're missing, something that's going to align a lot better with you, and it's going to be the opportunity and situation that you've been hoping for. In your hopes and fears, you have the Fool. And I feel like you're afraid of starting over or making a mistake. You're not wanting to let this ideal cup go. You're not wanting to wait. You're not wanting to let the universe help you out. But that is going to be what needs to happen to get you where you're wanting to go. In your outcome position, you have the Ten of Wands. So I feel like the chance to put these burdens down, the chance to make these changes, the ending of this cycle is almost here. Something new and exciting is about to begin. I feel like it's going to be late October, early November, that this burden is completely set down. Next, we're going to pull some oracle cards. The first card you get is Birthing a New Age. I feel like there are new opportunities coming in, and a new cycle is about to begin for you. I feel like you have a vision of what you want to do and how you want to get there. The next card that you get is Age of Light. This is telling you to listen to your power. You have everything you need to be able to succeed at this and make these changes. The next card that you get is Starseed, and I feel like whatever is your passion, whatever you're the most excited about, whatever it is that you love to do, I feel like that's what you need to pursue. And I strongly believe that the universe is going to provide you a way to do these things. Some of you may have also been strongly pulled to pile 2. There may be a message in there for you, because this is very similar. Next, we're going to pull some Moon Oracle cards. The first card that you get is First Quarter Moon. Your commitment is being tested. I feel like this is you dealing with the energy of feeling stuck and unable to move past something or move forward on something. And you're feeling like your commitment is being tested. Things will happen in divine timing. The next card that you get is New Moon Eclipse. Expect powerful change. Whatever this change is that came in with the Death card, I feel like your life is going to be completely different come November as far as your career goes. And I'm a believer that how your job treats you and how you're handling the stress of your job also bleeds into your personal life. So I feel like if you have a good way to maintain your stress levels at work, or letting it go and not bringing it home, that's going to improve your personal life as well. Next, we're going to pull a rune on this situation. This is the rune of defense. And you may be feeling like the energy right now is very chaotic dealing with your job. And someone has made you feel very defensive. And it's causing conflicts. This is a reminder that you need to take a step back and look for these other opportunities instead of constantly feeling like you're hitting a glass ceiling. Soon these burdens will be put down and something much more happy and wonderful is coming in for you. Thank you for sitting with me through this reading. If this reading resonated with you, or you like this style reading, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting down below. Thank you, and have a beautiful day.